magic, both beautiful and powerful, binds together our long history. That common bond we share is the legacy of Hogwarts. Now it is time to add your own story to these hallowed halls and, quite possibly, shape the future of the wizarding world. Every corridor, every portrait, every stone in this castle tells the story of witches and wizards who came before. Here you will meet lifelong friends and grow into your own magical abilities in the classrooms of the world's most talented professors. And while your journey begins at Hogwarts, brewing potions, taming fantastic beasts, and mastering spells, there is a larger world beyond these walls. A world filled with dangers you can't yet imagine. An ancient knowledge long gone from this world. That strange and mysterious talent you possess may be the key to unlocking this dormant power. Your potential is limitless. But what form will it take? The journey ahead will reveal what you stand for. The choices you make now will define the legacy of Hogwarts.
PlayStation。
喂喂喂，喂喂喂，有声音了，有声音了，不好意思，不好意思，想说怎么没有声音？太白痴了！我刚刚调错东西，我想说怎么没有声音？怎么可能 ？OK， 不好意思，不好意思。那我们继续吧。那我们今天是要来玩霍格华兹的传承。刚刚影片有讲2021好像就有预告片了。我这个预告片是从2021抓的，看起来还不错。那我们现在还可以做脸，是不是？哇哦！赞哦！我 这样听不到自己讲话是正常的吗？应该游戏应该是有声音哦。我是不晓得哦。你们这样应该听得到哦，应该听得到我的声音吧？喂，这样我自己听不到游戏声也太白痴了吧？坏，为什么我听不到？天哪，没有关系。听不到游戏声音是小事，你们听得到就好了。我自己这里听也是听得到游戏声音的，是我自己听不到是正常的吗？我来找看看。这样我听得到我自己的声音吗？真的是很尴尬欸。这样我听不到吗？啊，完蛋！我完蛋！怎么一开始没有调整好？算了。好啦，那我们就开始来玩吧。一开始没有调整好，我也是蛮绝望的。我记得一开始好像可以做脸嘛，它这个做脸还蛮细致的呢。那既然我们是女生角色，那我们应该是要来捏一个女脸。性别呢？性别要在哪里调啊？直接在这里调是不是？哇，还是干脆用它做好的角色算了。我要看着自己的脸，然后捏一个自己的脸出来。哇，这里我可以玩多久？哇哦！是最白了，是不是？我没有戴眼镜，那我就设定眼镜了。来看看细节，我是双马尾，好，没有双马尾，没有双马尾，很感谢。他到底多爱包头啊？2排里面有4个包头是正常的吗？5个了，6个，7个，哦，很潮哦。到底多爱包头？哎，没有双马尾，包头倒是10几种啊。太多包头了吧？没有双马尾，那只能辫子了，这样可以吧？我们新入学要胖一点。面容是什么意思？哦，你要雀斑多一点，还是要痣多一点，还是不要有雀斑？不要有雀斑好了，我们皮肤那么干净。眼睛可以用大一点吗？没办法，要多大有多大。我的眉毛，我来看一下，我的眉毛细的有没有细眉毛？没有眉毛，没有细眉毛。哦，有，这个看起来比较像啊。眼睛也没有办法异色瞳哦。 这个将就一下就好了。选择你的难度，那当然是要困难啊。我们这种等级的实况组都是困难。山樱海月语音一，请容许我听一下语音。
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
That was quite something.
我们应该跟随我们的现在的声音，应该。
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
我们声音比较低沉吧。
It was wonderful. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
低沉一点。
I am indeed a student, but a few cobwebs and some dust.
开始决定我们的
Nothing to be concerned about.
哎。
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me all the time.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! A Sarge here doesn't mind me tagging along?
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
监测和输出，那我应该要听得到。吓我一跳。
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
我要看看到底哪一
Nor
个。
have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Yeah, 我有。
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery, I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so
天哪，
far
我电脑
up the
我电脑跑
ministry.
得动哎，竟然！想说我电脑会烧
Have
起来
you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a
整
significant
个游戏的
threat.
流畅度真的是
And
很高。
it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic
看
protects
来我们
this is
这个路
powerful
线就要打
indeed.
开。
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol. What's that glow? I don't see a
我
glow.
有角色声也太粗了
Nor
吧！
do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We didn't.
Oh, 开场就这样。
The key! Give me your hand!
哇哦！
Are you alright? You're hurt.
这是
Perhaps
谁
a
呢？
bit.
有够粗的。
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
按G，好的。喝水。
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
这个角色情况有点搞笑。我在活得过第一关吗？
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
应该是我爸
I would,
爸活过。
but stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
哇哦！我电脑跑得动哎，这个点速度很可以啊。
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
教授有点幽默。
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent!
这就是魔术师吗？
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
这个回忆呢做得很好。可以做掉吗？
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Reparo! Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Oh, 完了！小地图可以显示你的关系，自己的三角形这个是你要按住 B 可以切换的。
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
这个老头有点眼熟。他攻击的都没办法，他一定会停下来。 不知道后面有没有办法变做。
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
这个游戏应该不会下的关系。
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart. Where are we? I don't believe it.
是有主教的。
Hello?
哦，有主教人员。来来，谁家？不会说不好意思就好了吗？
It can't be. Just a moment. Oh. Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key? Hmm?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close. After you.
是我才不做。
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to loot them.
还有他会送，然后超快的，有点快哦。
How many vaults are there in Gringotts? Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest. Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts? They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath. A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure. Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now. How deep are we going? Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
看起来不是。
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing. Like the glow you saw on the portkey container? No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help. What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor, that was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
使用滑鼠中键固定你的魔杖，是吗？是要哦。是越难哦，看来我们射伤。使用滑鼠稳固你的魔杖，并沿着符号停止它来学习。在你的魔杖沿途移动中，并停止加速。哦，懂了，按空白键对。我会了，谢谢。
Revelio. There, I saw something. Move a bit closer and try again.
谢谢。
A door. Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Do. But to what end I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts. Revelio.
他这个不耗我的，是不是？用，还是之后会有魔力条之类的？会有魔力条吗？序章有点久。
I see something up ahead.
什么时候才可以？
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
动作很细致，太赞了吧
Revelio. What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Revelio, I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
来了，学习新的咒语。我会了，卢摩斯。你已经获得魔杖道明咒语路摩斯。该咒语以自动插入你的咒语组，路摩斯会在你的尖端发出光线，协助你在黑暗区域中看到的事物。路摩斯
Lumos, well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
可怕，会看到。
Stay close.
Protego, Lumos. Professor! Professor Big! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Lumos! Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Protego.
Potato.
Lumos. Lumos.
Revelio.
I suppose I'm on my own this time. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Protego.
在破千户期间按 Q 时速堕落时反击来晕眩敌人吧，被晕眩敌人会受到额外伤害。 死啊！要死啊！那个。
Stupid hole.
死啊！死啊！那个。 这个管哎，困难不是开玩笑的。
Lumos.
靠，我要死了！教授给的药水都4罐啊！哦，去了可以冲死。看对。
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
最好是不要出现会吓人的东西。先开宝箱再说。这个4块。9块。算。
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
Orders in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created
may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
所以已经到霍格华兹了。我靠！ 仗也是蛮难打的，不难。我们至少要把分类做完嘛。这个游戏可以买但是电脑跑得动啊。如果没有电脑的话，用 PS， 可以直接买一台 PS。
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
哇，校长太帅了吧
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
哇，最后一个人呢？炫炮。
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Wow. 好想戴那个帽子。他会在头上乱动。
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Wow. 我跑到死在这里了。好了，就死在这里吧。
You belong in Slytherin!
差一个。
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
校长鞠躬，要学借打，想拿抽。哦，不是我的错。
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
哇塞，我的跳
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
我住在地下室，是不是地窖？
Very well. Aspiration.
抓回。哇塞！
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
直接到上课，我都不用看我这些朋友。哇塞！
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
最后一个起来的，我的老天鹅，跟我一样爱睡懒觉。这个真的很像什么？刺客教条的那种挥挥手势，帅。2005。话说的，
I suppose some introductions are in order.
It's that new 5th year.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Wonder where they're from.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry.
Did you see the way they just waltzed in?
That is not helpful.
Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
A little room, everyone. Let them through.
我听到人在讲话呀，讲坏话。
Already knew that. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow.
Glad
you're a figure, all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
看起来是个坏人哎，正常吗？谁会走路的时候把魔杖拿在手上？他是给我魔杖手起。
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
What do you think of it?
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert.
Revelio.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
水怪的雕像，这个雕像刻画着马蹄水怪这种生物是发源自爱尔兰和大不列颠的变形水中恶魔，经常会幻化成长须马的姿态出现。目前已知体型最大的马蹄水怪。哇哦！这是民族水怪的意思。实战可以获得经验值。这是你的巫师等级。哦。每一个挑战都有不同的层次，可以获得奖励。
Clever, isn't it?
金色怎样？ 哇塞！
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
用跳的下楼梯，然后。 太好玩了吧！这个游戏很有趣耶。
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
我也发现我的声音是重叠的。啊，有让我人讲，要求啊，这样呢？这样就没有重叠了。天哪，声音有回音呢！老天鹅，霍格华兹分为2个主要的区域，左层是学生教授居住的地方。选择大理石阶梯，在此显示中，你可以看到该区域可用的呼噜焰。呼噜焰代表你已经发现了火焰。哦，反正就是隐藏的位置就对了。不是很好理解。 有点强，我来看看啊。对啊，有回音呢，刚才发现，这样应该就没有了吧？还是有哎。注意一下回音，我的老天鹅啊！ 怎么会有回音这个问题？太可怕了！这样就没有了，看到鬼了是不是？还是其实还是有一点回音？哦，没有了，没有了。我这样听起来是没有回音了。 真奇怪。嗯哼。是我听不到游戏声音，有点白痴，不知道为什么。 奇怪，我的设定跑掉了吗？这样应该就可以了吧？ 我终于调整好了，所以我刚刚有半小时都是在用奇怪的声音，所以我这个都是可以去学习的，就对了。哦，这样可以吧？这样正常多了吧？好吧，那我们继续游戏好了。所以这个呼噜焰是。
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
No cue.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Yeah.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now,
As capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
按 N 打开地图。这种形状的符号代表主线任务，完成主线任务可以推展故事剧情、解锁新功能、获得新的经验值。部分任务需要满足咒语或等级要求才能解锁，在这种情况下，你必须达到指定的等级，或者是获得所需要的咒语才能启动任务。新咒语可以从教授指派的作业完成任务。哦，反正任务奖励有可能是咒语就对了。上课的时间到了。
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
哦，太酷了吧！这个学校都很有魔法气息，不要打。
Afraid of a stick?
哇塞！谁在唱歌？现在就是先去读书哦。读书的时间到了。可以撸吗？是不是？
Let us keep our heads about this.
他们会站到脚酸哦。看不错，然后再上去一层。
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
I managed to conjure a hedgehog once, but it disappeared after a few minutes.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student.
看来有热心的同学。
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
速钱。
Akio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Accio. Now, think of this. Very good. Stay focused. That's it. Splendid.
Haha. 想不到吧？我几把。
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir. 这个还要比赛是不是？
Watch this.
Yes! 你是鬼吧？我看你才拉一下而已，你给我拉到50。
Very good.
Let us see this. Nicely done. Here we go.
是可以这样撞人家的球，是不是
That is how it's done.
Accio. That's it.
哇，我这样输了，难受。
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
我靠，这样还有30分，你敢信？
There we go.
他球怎么掉到地上了？
I will get you back for that.
他变0分了，这球会被撞，可以干扰别人就对了。你这个贱人，想对我的球干嘛？啊，想不到吧
Excellent control there.
杰出的控制。
Here we go. That is how it's done.
随便拉都赢啊，随便拉都赢。
Quite impressive.
随便拉都赢。
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Well done.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
这样上课是蛮有趣的嘛。
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
哇，是个好人欸。
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without the wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course.
A word, if you would.
Humans, if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
好色哦，教授不可以这样讲话，特别的课程。 速钱。
Student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
对啊，想不到吧？还不好好的去学习，小废物。库存是指什么？道具就对了。挑战是指刚刚说的战斗指南。
Revelio.
我以为每个雕像都会有。到哪里都可以撸猫，是不是？好爽！虽然说我都不知道他在哪里在摸。梦。OK。下一站，学新的进度。Go go！ 所以就是要用上课来推进度，就对了。懂了。哎呦，感觉是会摔死。同学，不要在走廊上奔跑。
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the great poacher raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
稳固你的魔杖，引导他前进吧。我会了，哈哈！教授，我会了。
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
方便哦，当打扫也太方便了。Let me also.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember.
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done.
Levioso.
哇， 哇塞
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using only Levioso, basic cards, and Protego. You may begin.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Protego. Those things.
Levioso. Levioso.
You executed Levioso.
Levioso.
Levioso. I know.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Wow.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
A B C D E T 是 U 吗 ？U 是吗？是吗？是 U 吗？
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
我不是外星人，你才是外星人。
How nice to see you, my young friend.
有新的任务可以看，整天都在看动漫，我操，人真爽，真爽！哇，那么多任务哦！哦，已完整了是不是？所以完整的任务可以看。第一局打架的时间到了，现在连白金都上不去，真难过。带路带路，冲啊！天哪，你在学校这样跑，老师会把你打死。 决斗也跑太远了。决斗的时间到了，那我们决斗完，今天应该就可以差不多可以结束了吧？谁在讲话
？Revelio.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory. Not for the meek. These peas will make me late. He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp. Sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms. So I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed. Or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have 1 weekly swim. Whee!
I'll get you for this.
Wee. 这个应该让我看哈利波特才知道这个人是谁吧？他好像会出现一些。
Lucan's just over there.
出现一些
Revelio. Levioso.
哦，哈哈，想不到吧？收集实在是，耶！看来他是根据你的路线给你相对的咒语，然后去破解这样子，哈哈，破解这个游戏的破解。
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the 2 of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins.
打架.
It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
打架.
We'll make you regret signing up.
使用控制咒语，例如漂浮咒、拉维亚萨来突破黄色护盾，锁定目标，让你无需瞄准就可以追踪敌人。
Levioso.
Expulso.
There goes our way down.
虐菜哦！
Levioso. Accio.
我就在虐菜嘛。
Some big hits that round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
简单。
What are you up to now?
我考试台讲话是不是就恐怖？
Next time you need a partner for crossed wands, don't hesitate to call on me.
所以应该没办法单打独斗吧
Protego. Levioso. Revelio.
啊，就是有点像探索啊。我用锁打掉是不是
？Revelio。
反正就是很多区都会解锁才能去就对了。哎，有支线代表黑色的地方是不是？哇，难怪这游戏内容那么大。这游戏内容有，这个游戏有80几 G 哎。那我们再完成一个任务就好了。
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
好笑哦，呵呵。然后打死你。上课推主线，然后之后就可以出去外面打架就对了。可以理解。冲啊！这比 Apex 还要3D 晕。布鲁火焰地点，猫咪。上课喽。
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
有够帅。这是。
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Heckert and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
哇塞，借来的魔杖就可以这么强了，他是鬼。
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
娜娜好了，娜娜是
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Off on another adventure, are we?
来获得你的首份作业。我来了，首份作业。
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
问了，直接开始吧。
Revelio.
飞龙喷泉，变形的学院中的喷泉，顶部是飞龙盘踞的形象。这里是学生的休闲场所，尽可能由卡多甘爵士发起的谣言与此相反，但这绝对不是那条龙精力充沛的骑士不顾一切的杀死怀疑的飞龙。
Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are meant to give you first-hand experience as you proceed to master new bits of magic. Good luck, and I shall see you soon.
See you soon. Soon.
Revelio.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Leviosa.
Let me have sure.
Accio.
Got it.
真的是还蛮麻烦的。
A flying page must be around here
会飞的
somewhere.
书页。
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
换作是我也会做一样的事情。
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
一定不是我啊！你没有朋友吗？
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
他都玩一些奇怪的东西，都疯子。哎呦，我刚刚是我看到旁边有眼睛在看我，就是直线先做主线。有了。
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
动滑鼠就会学。
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
F， 空白键，空白键。我会了，修，步修。
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Accio.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
我也看不出来有什么好大惊小怪的。哦，那是猫头鹰。我没有看到其他石头啊。
Revelio.
哦，进不去。会腹部修就可以去了，可以去了。腹部修 ，Go。
It's been ages since I've sent an owl back home. My father will be worrying.
Accio.
还敢乱飞啊！可以直接在这里换衣服的意思吗？ 可以耶！装备是不是？这样听起来，看起来很笨呢。哈利波特的脸。 这样全套装备就眼睛太笨了，不行。所以几乎这里整个
Well, fancy meeting you here.
城堡都是火的。
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we? I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
那是一定。
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
出城欸。
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
用走去村庄也太惨。没有做。
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it?
好可爱哦。
You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
那肉一定很鲜甜。
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
那么远。
Revelio. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets.
Levioso!
You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Accio!
啊，这猴子是不是啊？就跟你说，这个游戏根本就是刺客教条。
Revelio.
不好意思啊，搜索一下哈。刺客教条，怎么都可以搜索欸。 哦，反正有路过看过就收集一下就对了。 可以哦，很有开放世界的精神。
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim, though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
破坏大师，都不用自己过去拿，直接吸过来就好了。
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
布也太可爱了吧
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Huh? Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new one. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
火米村到处都有不同的景点。 商店和其他有趣的地方，你可以使用实战的地图进行导航。火米村的地图会显示商店和兴趣点星号，你可以反过来用白色图鉴按那其中追踪任何一个点。 魔杖店吧。
Merlin's blooming beard, not a gem.
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you.
It's you.
Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for
a new wand. Yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 5th year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
哦，这一只看起来很厉害耶。
Oh goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing.
所以魔杖不想要那个人当主人，他就会搞破坏。
There you are.
There you
are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
哦，反正现在就是还要可以制作自己的魔杖就对了。
Curious indeed.
所以先选外观吗
？How intriguing.
天哪，好难选。
Curious indeed.
早上芦笋汁哦，不行。哦，这个很有魔杖的感觉。
How intriguing.
我觉得就这一只吧。
Curious indeed.
还可以选择木头。
How intriguing.
我来看看哦。
Curious indeed.
藤木好了，藤木感觉很耐用，不会断。
How intriguing.
9又1/2英寸。
Curious indeed.
有的时候东西不是越长越好用，短一点才可以撕多快一点。
How intriguing. Curious
刚
indeed.
硬挺，哇！我们又短又硬挺，这是一定要的，那就这样就好。藤木
What do you think?
又硬，又短又硬，短小精干。
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions. particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
谢老板。那个衣服就拿走了，谢啦。
Hard work and good luck go hand in hand.
我要去药店。先去问卷轴啊。这个比较近。
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want, when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
My older sister taught me. 这里哪里有神奇胡萝卜？ 冲啊！
Historically speaking.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Yeah.
What can I do for you today?
Manchester.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Revelio.
Sasako. 最喜欢这样敲别人的响。 哇塞！是啊，神奇胡萝卜在哪？神奇胡萝卜。 它是一个店名哦，神奇胡萝卜。
Well, hello there.
Yeah, 我要买神奇胡萝
Pardon
卜。
me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Potato!
好带到。到哪都可以撸猫哎，这个作者一定喜欢猫咪。猫。
Revelio。
机敏的旅行者知道这个世界上还有比位于火米村的相害无害的水井更具有用途的水井。我们有水井，还有更厉害的水井，水井的水井。
I officially have all of my supplies. Excellent. Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
我刚才我朋友按着被撞死。要死我！
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually.
现在破防哎！
Fringo! Levioso! Levioso! What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done!
要求哦，是呀。Ringo。
lumbering louts. He's faltering. A few more hits should do the job.
我要死掉了！干！我死掉了！哇，我好废哦！然后我还不太习惯扛错是翻滚这件事情啊。
Here I come. I officially have all of my supplies. Excellent. Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what
不能
else
跳
we
过
can
剧
get up
情
to.
就知道。OK， 可以。
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually. What was that?
Taste his own medicine.
Nicely done.
这个滚就对了。揍他！翻滚是无敌器吧？哎呦！好像白色是 bug。
That's right, you lumbering lout. He's faltering. A few more hits should do the job.
最后一下才打死你，也太死。摇摆。
Confringo. Confringo.
尾巴。
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Again.
Reparo.
A moment, if you would. I'll go and see what he wants.
靠，太方便了吧！
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
原来一开始就这么乱，是不是
Reparo.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
哪次不摸？他都翻白眼了，还没摸就开始翻白眼。呼噜呼噜呼噜呼噜。
Reparo.
好了，没空。
Revelio.
到底。 这样算干别人的宝箱吗？算。这怎么进去？后门吗？
Reparo. Accio. Levioso.
好吧，这个有眼睛的，可能还不能开吧。
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
That's very kind of you, Mr. Hill, but I can't accept robes that I didn't pay for.
Nonsense! I insist! Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
选什么他都一定要要你收。
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. You won't be disappointed. That's a glad.
你的防御跟进攻都会显示在荧幕的右上角。哇，我防御是0。哦，现在就是攻击力跟防御力就对了。懂了，懂了。
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell more battle-worthy items. Should you be interested?
适合用来试穿无世界最新潮流的新品。
You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
好刺激啊！这个剧情不马
It's a
虎。
treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere.
剧情很刺激。
Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
剧情很好哎，但是我们今天就先玩到这里好了。如果你们想要体验更多的话，可以直接下载Steam来玩。1490，我觉得还蛮划算的。可是 PS4 好像要等到4月，有 PS5 的就可以先玩，抢先玩，超赞的。好啦，那想知道后续的话，各位就自己去玩吧。那我们今天的直播就到这里结束了。 真的是整体上还蛮有趣的，而且我觉得打斗的过程还蛮顺畅的，跟那个打击的爽度也是有的。后面如果学到了新的技能，应该会更好玩。那我们今天只是想说，先测试一下整个游戏的流畅度，对吧？喜欢的可以去玩。我觉得这个价钱还行，算蛮便宜的，毕竟它有85G 的内容，对吧？喜欢的可以去买来玩。现在 Steam 已经有上市了 ，PS5 好像也有了。可是如果是 PS4 的玩家，那你可能要等到4月之后。那我们今天直播就到这里结束啦。喜欢的要记得去下载来玩哦，我觉得是可以的，是可以下载来玩的，的确是真的蛮好玩，很爽，好爽。好，那我们今天就先这样啦，拜拜。